Hello, hello. Welcome on into another episode of the Whiskey Crusaders. I'm Will.
I'm Sarah.
I'm Matt.
On today's episode, we're talking about an Old Overholt product, a new one, by the way. This is the 10-year cask strength.
Be sure to hit that like and subscribe button and click that notification bell. Matt, that bottle looks familiar.
It is. So we thought it was 114, but oh no. This is Old Overholt cask strength 10-year straight rye. This beauty here is the very first edition of this. It's 60.5. It's a combination made in the autumn and winter from that harvest, distilled in 2012. Of course, laid down in the beautiful barrels there in Kentucky. An Escalator Warehouse V. What's an Escalator Warehouse, you say? It's a warehouse with the escalators, and they can move the barrels around much easier, which is kind of cool. So, I don't know, they had to put them on the label. I had to look up what the hell it was. It couldn't possibly be that simple, but it is. So, that's what got that going for us. Like I said, after 10 years, the best barrels were selected, blended together, bottled, unchill filtered, of course, and a cask strength. Oh, yeah. This is the first cask strength Old Overholt to come since the 1940s. So this is very cool to do that. Yeah, it's pretty wild. The craziest part is apparently back then it was also 121 proof as well. Now, the big difference, of course, being back then, it was made in Pennsylvania. It was also made at the old distiller there with Frick on the 3-chamber pot still. That Leopold, of course, still has recreated that one out there in Colorado. But unfortunately, but they said they try to make this taste like pre-prohibition Old Overholt. Being the oldest brand in America from 1810, I think that's really cool. I'm really hooked. Have I ever had Old Overholt from prior person? Hell no. But if I ever do, great. We'll compare it for you guys. So, but great. They say this is the oldest. Of course, there was the 11-year release, but it was like at 48 or something. That came out in 2020. That was only released in Ohio and in Pennsylvania. We do sample that one, so we will get to that at some point in time. So, like I said, the good news is this will become part of the standard lineup to have a cask strength. But like I said, this is the first edition, so you see these, you might want to get one and maybe a backup. And MSRP on these is going to be 100. So, all right, let's see what we think of this beautiful thing. As you know, we do love Old Overholt, and of course, so do Ulysses Grant, Doc Holliday, JFK, and many other famous people. So, let's see what we think of this.
Doc Holliday.
$100 for Old Overholt.
Yeah, but think about this: how many other old ryes are $10 or way more nowadays? Boss hog. At this price point. So, let's see now they do not release. The funny thing is the mash bill, no one knows Old Overholt's mash bill. Some people are like, oh, it's 95 fuzz. I'm like, oh, it's a high corn. Nobody knows. It's not released. Can't find it anywhere. So let's see what we think of it. So who knows?
That's the sucky.
Yeah.
I like transparency.
Feels like orange peel, black pepper, honey,
Mint.
Uncooked dough, Madagascar vanilla.
Yeasty, yeah.
Yeah, peppermint.
Getting like root beer and sarsaparilla.
Absolutely.
Sarsaparilla.
Sarsaparilla. Yes, like it's a
Rye
cream.
bread.
I know.
Winter fresh. Yeah, lots of candy canes.
There's lots of mints going on here. It's not just one. There's several different mint strains.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Peppermint, spearmint.
A little clove.
Yeah. And
I
no
feel like
dill.
I'm some corn in there.
It's very
smells
spicy on
sweet.
the nose.
Right, Matt, like either corn or maybe even wheat, but I don't typically hear wheat.
Yeah, I don't think
a
there's any
lot.
wheat. I'm sure it's got to just be corn.
Yeah.
But who knows? They won't tell us. Who knew?
No,
Oh, well, it smells really nice. I mean,
it
smells
smells
like
really nice.
There
Yeah,
is a nice sweetness to that spicy rye, though.
Yeah, I like
you
that.
can definitely pick up that proof though.
Yeah.
For sure. 121 will definitely do that.
Right there on your nose, it kind of gives it a little tickly.
Yeah, tickly.
Well, and I don't usually get that on bourbons. It could be the mintiness of it
Yeah.
that
Could
makes
be.
my nose tickle.
Well,
I
and
think rye generally does that to me in general.
it's almost dill. It's not
It's
dill.
not
but
dill.
It's not dill.
leaning into that kind of.
I would go closer to like bread and butter than dill.
Yeah, because it's got
Yeah.
that sweetness too.
Yeah.
Maybe even like a spicy bread and butter.
I do like a bread and butter.
I do too. They're delicious. My
I
mom
agree.
makes them and they're the best.
I'd like to try that.
Oh, next time she comes to North Carolina, I have to bring some from Asheville. They're amazing.
I'm gonna try this.
It does
Hell
not,
yeah.
It does not drink
Oh,
like
good.
7%.
Whoops, my bad.
Ooh, that's good.
No, but it is high proofed. It
Oh, yeah.
does have that
Proof is
spike
hitting
at
the
the
chest.
very finish, at the
Yes.
back of your
Nice
throat and
black
down your
pepper.
chest.
Cracked
But
brown
on my
bread.
palate, this
baby.
is just
Smooth.
yes,
That is
For
Right.
lack
surprisingly
of a
smooth.
better word, it's smooth.
For
Peppermint
60%
candy
ABV,
cane.
it went down way too easily.
Oh, winter fresh mint.
Wintergreen. Yep.
Oh, rock candy.
Reminds
Oh,
me of those
nice.
lifesavers.
Spicy rye, a little oak in there,
Wintergreens.
cinnamon, black
Yeah,
cherry.
cinnamon. Yep. It's got a little clove. There's a little bit of a woodiness going on in the finish.
And there should be for 10 years old. So
Yeah,
I like
yeah.
it. Oh,
But
that's
it's not like
good.
it's more like pine woodiness.
Yeah. Or pine cone.
Yeah, it's got a it reminds me a lot of the Midsummer Night or
Winter night.
Winter Nights.
Wow. Second sip, way
Christmas
more spicy.
It's got a Christmassy feel to it.
I can
Yeah.
understand why people think this is a 95.5. It is very spicy.
Very
The
spicy.
sweetness is on the nose only. There's not a lot of corn sweetness.
Yeah,
on
it's
the
not
palate.
on the palate at all.
If I had to guess, maybe 10% corn
Maybe.
and
But
just
yeah,
and the
this
rest
is,
rye.
very winter. I would say this is very much a winter rye for sure to drink
Yeah,
by the
Yeah.
campfire. And I could see snow falling drinking this for
it
sure.
reminds me of Christmas.
yeah.
Yeah, this would be awesome at Christmas. Like you said, the pine cones I think is very accurate.
Pine
The
trees.
snow on the ground.
hmm
You
And
can
for those people who know what a fresh snow fall smells like
yes.
when it's like freaking cold
Ooh,
and you got fresh untouched snow, it's got a smell.
not the yellow
And,
snow.
and it no, not yellow snow.
That's a different smell,
I
Matt.
said untouched snow. We don't bother the yellow snow, Matt.
No,
I know you're a Texan.
Sometimes you can write your name in it. It's fun.
That's right. That's right.
You've got to be really quick about it because it's cold.
It's true.
But no, like this reminds me of like if I was drinking whiskey when I was a child living in Connecticut, this was what I would smell. You know,
yeah,
on a winter night. I
this is
picture
campfire whiskey in the wintertime. Like this is really
Yeah.
freaking good.
out by the cabin.
I
Yeah,
feel like this would
totally.
hold up to a cube. I feel like this would hold up to a cigar even.
Oh, I think this would be
Oh, yeah.
awesome. with
The
cigar.
flavors of a nice cigar would I think pair very nicely with
Yeah,
this.
it's got some nice tobacco notes in there too.
Yeah, it does.
totally.
And I think that would complement things very well.
Yeah, that's pretty freaking fantastic. That may be one of the best.
That last pass had a little bit of a chocolate note to it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with one
Yeah,
of the
the
best
second sip
Jim Beam
does.
products they put out in quite some time.
That
That's
dark
freaking
baker's
awesome.
chocolate.
I get like hot chocolate.
Oh, interesting. I'm getting that dark baker's chocolate, that bitter cacao with a little bit of like a cherry ding.
Totally. Yeah, that's definitely showing up now. Absolutely.
very
Lots of
interesting.
chocolate now.
I have a feeling this one's going to change over 30 minutes. If we're just going
Oh,
to sit here with it
yeah.
for a while, this would be a completely
Yeah.
different sip for 30 minutes of sitting there.
Yeah,
Wow.
that's too long to edit. So
Yeah.
if you're really
Unfortunately.
interested, if you can find yourself one, it's actually really, really good.
Yeah. And I would be,
Spectacular.
man, I enjoy it. I
I
think
really
that
love
I'd
it.
be happy with paying $100 for it, especially
I
with
would
the
like
rarity
to.
of it, the first edition of it. I'm not sad at paying $100 for it.
No, I buy one to drink, one to say to drink with your family later on.
Yeah.
I think it's worthy of buying too. I think this is, and I don't say that about many whiskeys. This is worth buying too. It's fantastic.
I can definitely say I would not be sad about my purchase at 100.
No,
It's complex enough. It's got enough
delicious.
of a character to it.
Wow.
I can see myself sipping it in different situations.
I
I
like
could
the
definitely
ages.
see myself trying to give this to somebody that says I don't like rye, and be
Yeah.
like, no, do you not like rye, or have you just never had a proof
Good rye or older rye at that.
Right.
older proof?
You don't have young rye.
Maybe they were like us and they had only the dill
Yeah.
pickle rye.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's just not in here at all. Yeah.
And I'm still not a huge fan of those, but this is not that, and so
No, this is
it's
this.
different.
This would stand head to head, I think, to any Whistle Pig or any of those premium ryes that are on the market. This will stand head to head. This is
I would definitely put this against any like the Whistle Pig 12 or 14 like this. I think this would actually blow it out of the water. Just
I
because
think
of
it
the
would
proof
too.
base.
Mhm.
I'm interested when this opens up some more to see how this ranks in our best ryes ever series, because this has got some potential. It's really good.
I don't know if it has the complexity of some of those best
Maybe the
ryes.
complexity, but of like
But-
just a really good rye. Yeah,
Yeah.
I think it would probably get maybe a top 10, something like that.
I think that it would be surprisingly. I think that people that think Booker's Rye is the end all be all would be very surprised trying this next to it.
It's not.
That's what I'm saying.
Wouldn't it be funny
For
if this
you,
was the same
Brian.
mash bill? I bet it is.
I bet it is, Matt. It wouldn't surprise me one bit if this was the same.
Oh my
mash bill as
gosh,
this.
how hilarious would! Oh man, don't give people ideas. I'm gonna take this to Feroza's house in a week. I'm gonna make us compare to Booker's. I'm gonna find out for us.
Just
Let you know.
do it blind, man, or have somebody else pour it.
Yeah,
for you.
you know, you're right. I have to do it
Great.
blind. That's a good idea. I'll have them pour it blind for me so I can see.
Yep.
That's a good idea. I like to see
Yeah.
that, how they compare.
Absolutely. And it's so much more fun when you don't know what is what and you can't have the preconceived notions of complexities.
Right. Exactly.
Yeah, because we thought Booker's Rye would be like the best. It was like 6th or 7th.
Yeah.
It's good. It's not as good as others. So yeah, I definitely, this would be a great blind. I like that idea.
Do it.
Yeah.
Let us know what happens.
I would.
All right. Don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button and click that notification bell. Come hang out with us live on Monday nights and check out Patreon for behind the scenes fun. Don't forget, don't eat yellow snow.
Until next time,
time.
keep on crusading for whiskey in your glass.
Cheers. You don't learn anything.